Disturbing, insomnia-inducing facts. According to Reddit. For this list I won't have the text displayed, because I had to retrieve a good number of these from either too deep or having been removed from the moderators. Intriguing. We'll hit you with a hefty 30 of these. So number 30. There's a theory in neuroscience that two consciousness entities exist inside your mind, but only one has access to speech. I believe that the idea in and of itself is...
Wingardium Leviosa. Stop it, Rod. Stop.
Son of a... Well, thank you, my man Ninja. Damn it, my man. He really did just screw up my brain. Thank you, Kevin, for that Ninja Genie. Way to assert your dominance over any and everyone else in the D-Live, and even the normal chat. Who can beat Papa Kevin? But as we continue up to number 29, if you died in your own household and you own a cat or a dog, they would definitely start eating you within 24 hours.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Damn!
Stop it, Rod. Stop.
Well, I guess Jade had to put herself back on even footing. You know, I appreciate that, Jade. You guys really make my life, you know? Oh boy. I'm probably gonna end up streaming all day just for you guys. You're so sweet. The squirting grandma in the stream chat says, I saw Bigfoot today. Does it get any more disturbing than that? Continuing up this list to number 28. There are more vacant homes in the US than there are homeless people. That's so sad. Like, not, I mean, disturbing in a way, but sad as well. Here comes the other capture. Like, I need multiple stream overlays. Friendly hello to everybody in the chat. Hit me with your disturbing facts, because odds are we're probably only going to get a couple of genuinely disturbing ones, as opposed to you know, something that some guys like, oh, I don't like that. Number 27. Baby boomers had severe retirement issues. When millennials and younger retire, it's going to be a full-blown human crisis. Invest in that 401k, homies. Or live fast and die young. Somebody says I'm going to be dead before retirement age. Yeah, a lot of people romanticize the idea that you'll just make it. Well, you know, a lot of people just think they'll make it, saving up all this shit to then just die. You know, what a life you led, or a life that you believe that you would inevitably end up leading, only to never make it there. What an assumption. But I guess living is a gamble for most people. So here we are at number 26. During the height of the Cold War, when the nuclear weapons were constantly crossing the globe on submarines and aircraft, accidents did occur, and warheads have been lost. Some have been recovered, but estimates place around 50 nukes that are unaccounted for out there in the ocean, too deep to retrieve, or are simply just missing. So have fun on that next family cruise. Can you imagine? I think I saw a video on what would happen if a nuke went off underwater. But the idea of like you on a family cruise, it doesn't get any more, you know, what's the word? You're trying to take a vacation, you're trying to chill. And then you hit a damn bomb. Number 25. In toddlers, their adult teeth are right underneath their eyes. Well, kids are already pretty creepy. I don't think anything's going to make kids any creepier, which is why I'm particularly disgusted by people who are into kids, if you know what I'm talking about. Because, my gosh, kids are something I just want to, get myself a stick so that I can keep them at bay. Don't get too close now, kids. Don't get too close. Number 24. Someone made the biggest shit on the history of humanity, and nobody noticed. Not even him. How is that disturbing? Every list ends up with a poop entry, and this is it. That someone technically made the biggest, past the biggest movement. And I read it before I knew what it was. And some say I'll keep on reading things forever just because it is the poop that never ends. It just goes on and on. My look at Stripes. I appreciate that. Who is this idiot writing poop? That's a warning, man. I don't know why the mods aren't over it. Congratulations. Danica says, my disturbing fact is that daily vaginal discharge can bleach your underwear, and there's nothing that can be done to stop without using a panty liner or something of the like. Yeah, I remember reading a while back that yes, just, your feminine area, ladies, is designed to self-clean, much like other parts of our bodies are kind of just, trying to take care of itself. And that it has, I guess, I don't know, acid, that it has whatever it has in it. It can naturally just, if it makes contact with your underwear, it has the ability to discolor it or bleach it. So if you've ever had underwear and holy hell, is that a towel-y? I gotta get there. Give me the towel-y. Don't forget to bring a towel. Loving it. All right. So yeah, I hope no girls at a young age have not been told that, and therefore just didn't know what the hell was wrong with them. Everything Aaron says first live stream. What up? What's going on with you, man? As we continue up to number 23. If you live to become the oldest person alive, the entire human population has been replaced in your lifetime, except you. Replaced is a dumb word. In this context, it's like people don't know, but again, maybe they could be from different countries. Not their fault. Mama Shibo says, as a chronic insomniac, this is perfect. Well, I'm sorry that there are things that keep you up. The squirting grandma asks where Thomas has gone. Why don't you go there too? And report back to us with where he did end up. You figgledy punk bitch. Wait, Thomas was in gay baby jail? I'm pretty sure he needs to go to gay baby prison. Alright. Ooh. That's enough gay babies in my stream. But maybe they can donate and then they'll have, the last laugh. Jade says, it's crazy to me how a plane can disappear. We monitor aircraft in so many different ways. GPS, radar, radio, pings, constant station communication. You'd almost think that some people would have to have a hand in helping information about a plane simply go off multiple grids. And it's not something that has only happened in a few isolated occasions. Planes go missing all the time. But people like to say things like, "Whoa, the ocean's vast. Tons of shit could happen." In this day and age, with our technology, oh boy. Number 22. The most likely person to kill you is a friend or family member. It's true. But hey, take it from me. Your friends and family are slowly killing you right now, and you don't even know it. Maybe you're helping kill them too, you know? Whether it's anxiety, whether it's stress, whether it's inactivity, like they need you but you're not there for them or some shit like that. Whatever corny shit, you know? Some people are so dependent on certain interactions that without it, they slowly just lose it. And other people are so wanting to be left alone that having to deal with other people and their bullshit constantly just drives them straight over the edge. You know, some people would rather die than have to deal with people constantly on their back or, you know, barking up their tree, I should say. Jade says it would have to be Cyael. I honestly cannot see any other way that they could just vanish unless they were meant to be, you know, vanished and then have everybody cooperate in keeping that under wraps. But I'm not trying to hit anybody with any conspiracy theories today. Number 21. You know what you'd call stupidest graduate from the worst medical school in the country? Let me read that again. Do you know what you call the stupidest graduate from the worst medical school in the country? You call him a doctor. Yeah, bruh. But that's not even where the disturbing facts come in. The disturbing facts come in where you deal with how many people negligence definitely kills very, 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 very often in the medical and professional medical field. Because everyone is a human and we make mistakes. Yes, you have been trained, you have gone to school, you have jumped through the necessary hoops to do this specific thing for a profession, but you are no less human than the next man, you know? Just the same way that a judge is just some asshole with a robe sitting with a gavel, dude. A cop is just some asshole with a badge and a gun, dude. You are no less human than the next guy, and you make mistakes. You are emotional. You do have hiccups and skip beats and all kind of shit like that unfortunately, no matter how hard you try, have a effect on what you do from day to day. And sometimes when people's lives hinge on you and those mistakes, unfortunately, it could end up being your fault. But don't think about that too hard. Number 20. The picture for your funeral program may have already been taken. What do you mean may have? Of course it's been taken. You think they're going to take what person for a funeral is using a picture after you're dead? So what do you mean may have already been taken?
They usually put like a picture of like you at that time, not necessarily past you, like younger you if you were to.
I genuinely hope when I die there's no body, dude. I just don't even want it. I don't want people to pretend, you know, that they were definitely down with me in my existence and that they're missing me and all this shit. So many fake assholes, man, that now get to just pretend. My God. And have me be the you know what I mean, the way that they express themselves, because they're using you. They use your memory and your thought to just to further their own bullshit. Come on. Jade says it would have to be Cyael. Sorry, I read that. Aiden asks, Cyael, did Animal Crossing come out yet? Why you ask a question like that? You trying to get timed out in here, boy? I'm timing you out as a lesson to anybody else. Gay baby jail ain't no big deal. It'll wear the fuck off. Don't you ever ask some shit like that to me again. I don't entitle the names of some of my streams in here waiting for Animal Crossing after making a video bitching and whining about how Animal Crossing isn't out, so that, you know, bruh. So if that's a joke, then keep it. Thank you. My God. What a way to put a person in a foul mood. What a scrub. Like, you're on the internet. Why you asking me if something is out? If only specifically to put me in a foul mood because you know that it isn't. Right. I don't know about that. There's things that friends do, and then things that people who aren't friends do. And this wasn't a friendly thing that he just did. And I'm trying to move on. Let that be the end of it. Here we are at number 19. In July 2017, scientists discovered a new strain of gonorrhea, which is resistant to any known antibiotic treatments. Always use protection, bruh. You gotta use that protection now. Right. Look, I'm sure the CIA's working on a healthy batch of diseases that y'all can't even handle. You know what I'm talking about? And maybe it doesn't even need to be a disease. It could be like the type of condition that manifests slowly over time. And it's like basic enough, or I should say common enough to have it be that it's not even a thought that somebody, you know, loaded this into some sort of syringe and fired it at you, or, you know, contaminated some food that was meant for you, or maybe they just intercepted your mail and, you know, swabbed it all over that or something. Nothing for you to worry about. And then you just live that life. The thing that I always wonder is, like, how much of a troublemaker do we have to be considered by people to have them make moves on our existence? Our lives are so short already. Some much, 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 much shorter than others. Let's not take it for granted. Number 18. Rabbits eat their own young when they're stressed out enough. And somebody said, I bet humans might if they were significantly stressed. Somebody else said, I don't even need to be stressed. What the fuck? What the fuck? Listen, I think animal stress is so sad when they pull their hair out, or, you know, like when the birds pluck their feathers out. That is so fucked when they need a companion. That shit's rude. But it is what it is. Number 17. In 2012, a Bumblebee Foods employee was cooked in an industrial oven with 12,000 pounds of canned tuna. I kind of want to look this up. So excuse me as we look it up together. Maine. Bumblebee forced to pay $6 million for co-worker. $6 million for worker cooked alive. What? Oh my god. Someone says, someone was commenting, I think any person would prefer, if they had to die, to be shot or stabbed than to be slowly cooked in an oven. I mean, bruh. Well, there you go. Here's another disturbing article that I was pulling up earlier. Check it out. Trans woman breaks natural woman's skull as transgenders continue to dominate women's sports. But listen, they're women. Okay? Stop reducing them with this trans stuff. If they're women, let them and the other women, okay, just fight it out. I think it's fucked up that somebody's skull had to be broken, but that's just a really strong woman, apparently. Okay? I'm all about it. That equality.
I know that you're trying to be funny, but personally speaking, I don't think they should be allowed to compete against.
Look, I'm not trying to be funny, okay? Yeah, they want that equality. Let's see it. I know a lot of women who would jump up on a podium and consider themselves like ready to be shot over what they believe to be as a fact that there is no difference between a man who wants to become a woman, you know, a trans man, male to female, and a biological born woman. So if that's the truth, then this is just a freak accident, you know?
They're stupid.
It's just a freak accident. And that's all we need to say. Nothing disturbing about that. So we continue up this list. All right. Number 16. There are over 100 or 200 corpses on Mount Everest, and they are used as waypoints for the climbers. You've heard this before. You know? And the reason behind it, of course, is because Everest is not a joke, and that's why there are dead people that we're trying to get up it. Can you imagine just taking on this challenge and dying in the process? I guess if that's what you're all about, that's what you're all about. You know? Holy hell. But the effort would be life-threatening if they try to what's the word? You know, get them down. It would jeopardize other lives, them trying to remove those bodies. So they are where they are. Aiden says, I'm sorry, Cyael. Can a lemon make up for it? Psh, try $10, homie. Yeah. Stripe should pay me $10 to play a game for an hour, since she's always trying to get me to play Baba is Minecraft or whatever. Danica says, I knew someone who had a cockatoo that always looked miserable and acted aggressively every time someone would walk past it. He pulled out nearly all of the feathers on his body. I thought that meant that he needed a companion, but it can't be the same in every case. Oh, man. Some dude said I wouldn't like to eat people, but I wouldn't mind if it was mixed into my food. So there's a bit of disturbing information from someone in the chat. He just needed attention and exercise, but they left him alone in his cage all the time. That sucks. And Stripes says, I'm broke. Stripes, why don't you draw on the internet since you're a moneymaker? Oh, wow, you still haven't finished your shit. I don't know what to say to Stripes. I think I'm going to have to employ motivation techniques. And knowing Stripes, it still won't work because she doesn't care. But Stripes, I have motivation for you. Until you finish the commissioned work that you were paid to do and didn't do, you and I and Dia will not finish any of the animes that we've begun. It's tough, but fair. You've had plenty of time to do this. And at least 3 or 4 of me actually getting on your back saying, fucking finish this thing, so you can stop hiding on social media. So no, Stripes, you can't whore yourself in this chat, you know. It wouldn't be right because we don't allow other people to do that. So, you know, we have to stay consistent. But you'd be able to take work on your own Twitter if you weren't in hiding. So again, Stripes, get on top of your stuff, man. Get on top of your stuff. Zarkria says it annoys me that the donation total shows 4.2 instead of the proper 420 format. You know, I think it should. Did somebody just donate 420? No, it says 4.2. That's funny. Well, maybe if somebody donates $42, it'll go to what it should be, you know? Or $42 minus, you do the math. Number 15. Thanks to pregnancy, the average number of skeletons in a human body is greater than 1.
We're all just in prison and
The average number of skeletons in a human body. What a thing. I've never seen that before. thanks to pregnancy, the average number of skeletons in one human body is greater than one. Stripes, don't apologize to me. I don't care, but you should. You should care. Because certainly there must be things occasionally that you may want to have funds for. But again, consider it jealousy, maybe. That's what it is that if I could make money just drawing some stuff, not saying it's that simple, then I would. And you can, but you don't. Bing my barn. Number 14. Since 1948, about 90 commercial airliners have disappeared without leaving any evidence to what may have happened to them. 90! Since the 1950s. So look, bro, we can attribute like 50 of those to shitty pilots or something, right? Oh no, we're crashing in the water. Or so you want to think in your brain. Okay? So you want to think in your brain. But like the other 40? The other 40? I don't know. Danica Fernandez says, Cyael, but you can make money by just saying stuff. Well, not the type of money that I'd like to make. You know? I'm recreationally reading some things occasionally on my channel, and people like you are sweet enough to come in and donate to just show some support, to hopefully maybe some of them feel that I should continue, and that's what they want to help me do. But the bottom line is, thank you, Zarkrius. I'm not like getting commission work. Like, I'm not getting people flying in and going, hey, I heard this thing that you just did, and I want you to do this thing for me. And that is my own fault because I don't have, I guess, the exposure that I would like to have. But as an artist, you have to understand that it's way easier because you don't have to be anybody to jump up and just be like, you know what, I'm going to do some Avengers art and get at least some eyes on my shit that otherwise wouldn't be on it. Like, I don't know where to begin with throwing my voice anywhere to get attention on it that otherwise wouldn't be on it, because I can't attach my voice to any pop culture thing that comes out. New Star Wars comes out, new Avengers comes out, Fortnite bullshit comes out. You can draw that, you can draw that, you can draw that, and you can rape, or you can take the attention from the people who are in those fandoms and have them look at your thing. If they're into it, awesome. If they're not, they move on. But getting people's attention is like the hardest part. And as an artist with Twitter and, you know, Reddit and Instagram, you can just be like, look at this thing I made, and people are like, oh my god, I'm all about Avatar: The Last Airbender. Sonic has a shitty design, you know what I mean? You jump up and you go, oh, look at my design. You know, it's not about like who you are. It's just like, shit, you're, and this is why journalists, they kind of take things that are relevant and they try to cook up like a bullshit story about it, because boom, now they're in the spotlight. Now they're sharing that edge, that rim of the spotlight. But me, what can I do? Just talk about stuff? Not in a way that's not hilariously transparent to me. And I don't know, I wouldn't want to do it anyway. That kind of like, I want to say, trying to steal the attention from a thing. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Mm-hmm. Number 13. If in the right conditions, when bodies decompose, the fat turns into soap. Soap. You know, like you wash your body with. And turns the person into a soap mummy.
It's true.
A soap mummy.
That's how a lady got away with killing a bunch of people in Italy back in the day.
The soap mummy. Okay? Yeah. A mummy in soap. Number 12. Some people don't wash their hands after, oh God, after going number 2. That's not something you wanted to think about, but there it is, and we'll never get away from it now, okay? Number 11. And some of them work in the food industry. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Oh man, I almost want to ask you guys to pay me so that I can make all your meals. But where are you? You know, how am I gonna make your meals and then I'm here? Jeez, I'd do it though. Number 11. There is an incurable condition where you suddenly can't sleep. So you stay awake for 6 to 18 months until you suffer so much brain damage that you go insane. And of course you die. I am so sorry for saying that. Like, that's not what you want to hear when you're having a little bit of bout with insomnia. But you will be able to get to sleep. If you're listening to this, the statistics, like the chances of this occurring with you are next to impossible. So don't worry. You're fine. You'll end up being able to go to sleep. But that is a scary condition to think about. Suddenly not being able to sleep, and then your mind can't deal with it. And you have to ask yourself, dude, there's no way to fucking medicate. There's no sedation. You know? You're telling me they can't inject some shit into a motherfucker? They can medically induce a coma, so how? Jesus, that's what I want to know. Is somebody who has fatal insomnia, right? Why can't they just drug them? Why can't they just drug them? Guys, I was thinking about playing Sekiro earlier, and then I was thinking hardcore how that game would just whoop my ass. So yeah, now I'm back to just wondering what people would prefer I play. Or, going back to the donation place, because I think we still owe Jesus some Destiny whenever he's ready. If it isn't Tiffany's mind. I once had breakfast at Tiffany's, and then I look at the camera and I smile. So we continue up to number 10. Quite likely, not everyone who comments in this stream is going to be alive until Christmas. Is that a rude thing to say? Here's a better thing to say. Unless you comment in the stream, you won't make it until Christmas. Oh my gosh. Unless you like, favorite, and subscribe. Unless you donate. Oh my gosh. But seriously, if anybody is trying to support this confusing, maybe it's a temporary demonetization. Maybe next month it'll get better. The scary thing is, guys, and let me show you some things. I'm all about that transparency, I'm all about that transparency. Let me show you something. I thought it was just me. I'm always struggling with demonetization. But if you go to Team YouTube's Twitter, these are the assholes you complain to when things inevitably go wrong on your channel. They have made a post and it says, have questions about view count freezing, content ID claims, and reused content. Reused content is what they hit me with. But my content does not fall into that category. It's as if, like a robot just came to the conclusion that the whole channel needed to be demonetized. Fantastic. But if you come into the comment section, right? A dude's like, hello, my YouTube channel monetization review failed. I made an application again, but I haven't heard from it in a few months. Okay, there's that guy. My channel's been in monetization review for 3 weeks. So some other assholes are dealing with this. Some people are just claiming they have no revenue. It's wild as hell. Some people are just saying there's things wrong with their view count. I wish my problems were like that. I wish my problems were like that. I want you to ask yourself, like, what takes a channel? Running this tech channel for 3 years with a bunch of subscribers, no one to reach out when we need help. I've been demonetized yesterday. Hope someone reviews my channel. Unbelievable. This dude's like, can you at least DM me or have a second look? because a robot swoops in, says, "Oh no, this channel's demonetized." Leaving all the creators to be like, "Hey, well, can you have a real person look at this shit?" Holy hell. And the funny part is, Team YouTube will come back and be like, "Hey, can you post a picture of your page?" I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?" It's demonetized. You need to see that it says it's demonetized? Wow. It's just like, who cares anymore? Who cares? But Pornhub, who could have saved us by making a video platform, is like, "We're gonna buy Tumblr." What are you doing? Disturbing facts, man. YouTube still has a monopoly on this shit. Okay. Number 10, -1. A gorilla, why am I reading this, has a PP length of 2 inches on average. What do I say? What do I say to that? Finally got to catch up on your live stream, then not caring about demonetization. I mean, I'm fine. What am I supposed to do? Like, it's been like this for years. You guys are new here, but I've been dealing with this for years. Danica says, "I have more faith and trust in Facebook than YouTube these days." I mean, you can say that again. It's pretty confusing. Number 8. The youngest person to be diagnosed with early onset dementia was just 6 years old. Jesus, boy, you wanna put that back in the deck? You wanna put that back in the deck? Somebody said, "I don't know. I've seen newborns that already can't even walk or hold a conversation." How the hell you diagnose dementia in a 6-year-old? I guess by then they're old enough for you to be able to have a conversation with. Yeah, sometimes I forget how kids work. And good. Number 7. Cannibalism is pretty damn common in hamsters. Well, in a bunch of animals. In a bunch of animals. Amenable to the animals. Number 6. Dogs only like squeaky toys because it sounds like a small animal being killed. Doggy murder. Number 5. The TSA didn't catch 95% of the guns and other paraphernalia going through airports during a government-run experiment. What?
Yeah, they're just for show.
What? The government ran an experiment to test the TSA and they couldn't catch 95% of the guns. What is the point? What is the point? They got that shampoo though, baby. Give me that shampoo, it's too liquidy. What you trying to make a bomb? True Silver Wolf says, "Is there any reason why you can't show the list on stream?" It's not that I can't show it, scrub. Who told you that? Y'all better stop assuming shit in here. I told you it was easier for me just not to because I'm hopscotching from like 3 different pages because the mods have removed the majority of these entries. So let it be a conspiracy theory if you want it to be. Not the fact that I'm not showing it, but the fact that the mods have removed it. Because of course, whenever a mod removes posts, you ask yourself, why the hell did they remove the post? Is it because they didn't want that information out there? But I'm seeing that one of the guys who is leaving some of these entries is like the same guy that's leaving multiple facts. Maybe they didn't want that guy getting a lot of upvotes. Is that how mods work on Reddit? They just gay as hell like that? We don't want him to get that many upvotes. Delete his comments. Is it spam even though he had different facts? Should he have put them all in one post as far as the mods are concerned? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, but I'm jumping from a notepad where I had some of the things so that I don't have to scroll. I'm jumping into, you know, the retrieved entries. It is just, it's going to be definitely too much for me to be like, okay, now I'm switching. Okay, now go over to OBS and click that window. Okay, now go over here when I switch back and then go to OBS again and then click off the window. It's like, it's easier this way. Plus, it gives you something to just, for once, there's nothing to follow along with. The 2 times that I did have something to show you, I popped it up. Jeez. Jade says, the big names in YouTube should start a boycott and tell only demonetized content providers to continue uploading until YouTube figures its shit out. Man, it really don't work like that. It really doesn't work like that. We really need something else. We really need something else. And I don't know where to begin with it, honestly. I just don't. I want to find out D-Live's streaming policies, so to see if we can get away with something. Like get away with watching a movie or something to that extent. How'd I end up with $6? Interesting. Aiden says he never related to a gorilla so much until right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ending this list. We're going to go through it right now. Number 4. In France, a pig was dressed in human clothes, tried in court, and sentenced to death for eating a child's face. I want pictures. I want pictures. Oh, these were medieval? This was in 1386. It's hard to imagine. It's hard to imagine times as far back as that. It really is. A pig sentenced to death by hanging for murder. Who made an outfit for a pig? Did they just drape it over him? How did they get him to do? Jade, thank you. I appreciate this. And I appreciate you. Really helping me out, man. This is going to be a scary month. But maybe I'll try some all-night streams. And see where that brings us. I'll call them the Streamlab streams. No, seriously, we're ending this list now. There's only like 2 or 3 more. So, number 3. Pine worms. Sorry, that last entry got into my brain. Pine worms come out of your butt at night, and you can catch them on a strip of duct tape. What? Pinworms come out of your butt at night and you can catch them on a strip of duct tape? What? It says it's usually young children who get it because they eat dirt and stupid shit like that. This is why, look, I'm going to read this Because I don't think there's anything scarier than having kids. Like, that shit's cool. Okay? I'm gonna read this. There are easier ways to check for pinworms, or threadworms as they are often called. Keep in mind it's usually young children who are infected. You go and shine a light in their butthole after they have been asleep for a couple of hours. If you can see what looks like little white threads moving around, those are pinworms. Go to the pharmacy and get the over-the-counter meds that you need and get everyone in the family to take them. If anyone is grossed out at the idea of looking at a child's butthole for worms, what am I reading? I'm afraid I have to tell you, it's not the grossest thing that I've had to do looking after my kids. It's up there, but definitely not top 5. I don't want it. Number 2 on the list of disturbing, insomnia inducing facts. There go my Mr. Skeleton. Number 2. Whenever there's an earthquake, bodies in graves shake around like maracas. 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 Number 1. Have you ever thought about how whales and dolphins die? Whales and dolphins. When they get too old, bean addict, cucumber patch. Well, thank you for the subscription. So I guess I have nothing to say about that username. When they get too old and weak to swim to the surface, to breathe, they just start sinking into the cold, dark depths of the ocean and suffocate. Maracas sounding Japanese? I doubt it, girl. I doubt it, girl. But yeah, guys, I'll be here. What I do want to know. Is who saw that Spider-Man trailer today? I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I just got Star Wars memed. Okay. I just got Star Wars memed. And here it is. In case anybody's a nerd and into that shit. What about Thor? No, you've ruined it. Off-world. What about Captain Marvel? Unavailable. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? It's critical we send an attack group there immediately. Oh boy. Oh my god. Ooh, a scammer stole a picture of someone's dying son and made a GoFundMe. We really are living in clown world. Holy F. Jeez. I saw this. Look at all these not safe for work threads. What a dangerous place scrolling down through my Reddit is. Hanging on my hands and knees. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at someone's noisy ass freaking Animal Crossing like area. I love her little pose though. It's super cute. She's all like dumb. Oh no, I'm still subscribed to this subreddit where like women who have no idea how makeup works come up with their own makeup ideas and then take pictures really proud of it. Ooh, dude, okay. You know, the confidence though. The confidence. That's not cool. You know what comedy heaven is, Dia? It's like when something unfunny comes back around. Jesus. Comedy heaven. Amy Versetti says unique is multi-level marketing like a pyramid scheme. Of course they don't know how to do makeup. Girl, I only vaguely like pay attention to it occasionally when it comes in my feed and I'm just like, oh no. It's some stuff too, but it feels like mean-spirited to look at these people and my dad just sent me this when Thanos finally gets the kidney stone. Dad, it's just dumb. Usain Bolt, I'm the fastest people. Sonic excuses me. When it's so bad, it's slightly funny. My God. I want to go back to that unique lady again. Okay, hold up. If we can get to that subreddit, we're just gonna scroll. Oh. Jeez. This is the top from the past week. Month. What is men loving Magneto? Oh, MLM. Amazing. Somebody says you two can age 20 years. Jesus! Excuse me, I had like a stomach reaction to that. No. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, Benedict. You've made it. And now that you're here, we must end this stream. Guys, I want to remind people who are, scared of, whatever this means for the channel to I don't know, follow me on DLive, jump into the Discord. You can Snapchat me at any time. You can, I don't know. If you're still trying to support, the Patreon still works. You can send something via Streamlabs or PayPal. Also send a message with those things because I get them. And, I'm going to end up with some time here very, very soon, including the end of the day and through the night. So whoever wants to see me play or turn into a playthrough or something, throw that at me. And to people like Jade, to people like Jesus who are, just constantly throwing things over here, let me know what you guys would like to see and we'll go from there. I love you. You'll see me at the regular time for the regular list, which is probably like what, 2 hours, 3 hours? 2 hours, 8:30, 9:30, damn. So I'll catch you guys soon. And Stripe says, I'm disgusted. I don't know if this is a joke. Aiden says, I'm disgust. I'm a guy named Gus, but I know that there are other Gus's, but I'm this Gus. Okay? It's just stupid. But maybe somebody will find that joke worth $10 after the stream. So if I get a stream donation, what?
Doesn't Aiden owe you $10 for that stupid Animal Cross?
Well, I wouldn't say Aiden owes me $10. If he just wants that forgiveness, he's going to have to, you know. But who knows? He may just like... $10 may be too much for Aiden, so he'll just commit this as a loss. And just, you know, say something or kill himself on this account and then come back on another account. Try to build up that that rapport. He'll be like a new guy.
The respect that he gave.
Yeah, and I'll just like him right off the bat because, you know, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. But maybe he has like love for this Aiden bowling account. Unbelievable. Guys, I'm probably gonna play some Sekiro off stream and see how hard that kicks my ass. And you guys won't get to see it.
I've heard it's stupid easy.
No, dude.
I've heard.
You should have heard that it's stupid hard because people are constantly complaining that there needs to be an easy mode.
It comes from the people that did Dark Souls, so of course I honestly think that it's stupid hard as that game was, as those 3 games were. So I honestly don't believe it.
There's a huge controversy about people wanting there to be an easier mode to be nice to, you know, to be more accommodating, I guess, to all players and shit. But, you know, who knows? We'll see. I think that's going to be a really fun thing. Guys, tonight, 2 hours. See you soon. Stay out of trouble. And if you can't be here, then a floating husky dog with a helicopter tail like Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog. Where has Jade gone? Where has Jade been? Where she's getting all of these... She's getting all of these gifts. Let me in, Jade. To your life hole. Let me know. Oh, bro. Talk to you guys soon. Love you. Bye, 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 bye.